Power is not always loud. It's not about shouting. It's not about dominating every conversation. And it's definitely not about trying too hard to be noticed. Real power is subtle. It shows in how you sit, how you speak, how you react, and most importantly, what you choose not to do. In this video, we're breaking down 10 subtle moves that quietly shift how people perceive you. Not manipulation, not arrogance, but controlled behavior that makes you appear composed, strategic, and hard to ignore. Let's get into it. Move 1. Sit near the decision makers. Positioning matters. Where you sit changes how you're perceived. Sitting closer to decision makers increases visibility, signals confidence, places you in the inner circle psychologically. You don't need to speak first. Your presence alone starts communicating alignment and relevance. Subtle, but powerful. Move 2. Control your nerves. Before important moments, your body can betray you. Stress, tension, overthinking. Simple grounding habits, like chewing gum, breathing steadily, or slowing your movements, help regulate your state. Because calm people appear in control. And control builds respect. Move 3. Use silence strategically. Most people rush to fill silence. Powerful people don't. When you pause, others feel pressure to keep talking. They reveal more. You appear thoughtful, not reactive. Silence creates weight. It makes your eventual words feel more deliberate. Move 4. Say we instead of I. Language shapes perception. When you say, I did this, you sound individual. When you say, we achieved this, you sound like a leader. Inclusive language builds trust, reduces resistance, signals emotional intelligence. People follow those who make them feel included. Move 5. Maintain steady eye contact. Eye contact is one of the fastest signals of confidence. Not aggressive, not forced, just steady, calm, present. It communicates certainty, composure, awareness. Avoiding eye contact suggests insecurity. Overdoing it feels intimidating. Balance is key. Move 6. Slow down your movements. Speed often signals anxiety. Rushed speech, fast gestures, quick reactions. Slowing down makes you appear more in control. Gives your words weight. Reduces perceived pressure. Calm movement equals controlled mind. Move 7. Listen more than you speak. People reveal themselves when you let them talk. Most try to impress. Few try to understand. When you listen, you gather information. You avoid unnecessary mistakes. You build influence quietly. The person who understands the room controls the room. Move 8. Control your availability. Always being available lowers your perceived value. Responding instantly to everything signals urgency without priority. Controlled availability builds respect. Signals structure. Protects your attention. Not everything deserves immediate access to you. Move 9. Hold your ground calmly. You don't need to argue loudly to be taken seriously. When challenged, stay calm. Speak clearly. Avoid over-explaining. Emotional control is power. People test those who look easy to move. They respect those who remain steady. Move 10. Detach from needing approval. This is the foundation. If you need approval, everything else weakens. You start over-talking, over-explaining, over-adjusting. But when you're internally secure, you don't chase reactions. You don't perform for acceptance. You don't shrink to fit. And that energy is felt instantly. None of these moves require manipulation. They require awareness. Because most people react too fast, speak too much, seek too much approval, which makes them predictable. Power comes from control. You don't need to be the loudest person in the room. You don't need to dominate every conversation. You don't need to prove anything constantly. When your presence is controlled, your words are measured, and your reactions are intentional, people notice. Not because you demanded attention, but because you became difficult to ignore. Start with one move. Practice it daily. Then stack the rest. Power is not about doing more. It's about controlling what most people can't. Their behavior, their reactions, and their attention.